Disney, you know.
Yeah.
We have Disney Plus.
Yeah, girl, we need to have our movie night again or TV
Yeah.
show night, something while we work.
Last night I watched the Brandy Cinderella. I finally watched it.
Cinderella,
It was
Cinderella.
cute or whatever. It was cute, but then after I watched it, I was like, it was always a reason when I was younger why I never liked the Disney princesses. And I think after watching it last night, I think I came to realize it was because it's just so girly and like unrealistic. I don't think I believed in first love like that at the time. I definitely don't believe in no first love and no at first sight. I didn't believe in that. I didn't believe in like, you know, a prince charming and a princess and things are just like happily ever after. I just thought it was like not real. So I'm like, they feeding all these little girls all these little fairy tale dreams and putting it in their head like they're gonna
Aw.
find the one, and they not. What's the point?
I I think yeah, you're right. I mean, it is hard just with what they be putting in these men's mind and how they be getting raised and stuff. It is messed up sometimes if these men don't learn what it is they need to be learning,
Yeah,
you know. But there's some good men out there, and
I know that now.
yeah,
But when I was
I love
younger, I
my
was like,
favorite
what?
stories. I love like in real life the ones who like they know or they just know like that's the woman that I want to spend my life with. That's the woman right there. Those be the best.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I'm a sucker for romance.
See, I mean, I was too, but I like the vampire romance in my high school years. Like there was the Vampire Diaries. That was
Yeah, girl, me too. I did like that stuff, but I mean, it's all still like gushy love, though. At the end of the day, it still got some type of storyline. Like in those Vampire
yeah,
Diaries and stuff, they're really gushy, about their partner,
yeah.
like saying very sweet stuff, and little gifts here and there,
I
like
think it was like more like a hopeless romantic type of deal for me instead of like a wishful romantic. I don't know, like a hopeless
like
romantic as in like, okay, this is cute for somebody else, but like to imagine it
oh, okay.
as me, and it's easier to imagine when it's fictional characters. But you talk about a prince and a princess, and like
Oh,
this
okay,
is
I see.
how that's how we supposed to be living, and
Hmm.
you want me to grow up and think that I'm gonna find my prince? Like he doesn't exist. I think he does now, though. I think he's out there somewhere, just
Yeah,
right around the corner, waiting for me. Where
yeah.
you at, boy?
I think the Cinderella story though is always kind of funny on how it be like it's always kind of the same if I'm not wrong. Like it's like the stepdaughter or yeah, they're all step kids, right? Because they got into marriage and it seemed like one of their significant others passed or whatever, and
Yeah,
they
her
get
dad.
married, and the kid, which is usually the single girl, is always by herself with two
Mm-hmm.
evil stepsisters,
And the
and
evil
she has to
stepmom.
literally be a maid and a servant to
Mm-hmm.
this household because they don't see the value in her and nothing. They don't see any value in her except for her to get the chores done in the house and be a
Yeah,
slave to them. And then it's like you see her confidence kind of start to get boosted up, and then um she kind of has a night for herself for freedom and ends up meeting somebody, because somebody just automatically sees her value. And then, of course, she has to rush back home because already know,
yeah,
right? All her luxurious items and stuff are gonna get disappeared.
yeah.
And then comes home and that guy is just like, you know what? I gotta find her because ain't no way I'm gonna let
She
her slip
she
away. I want.
different.
She different.
Mhm.
She built this. Okay. Like, we gonna find her and I'm gonna toss everything over to find her.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, it was definitely a good story. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie. It was kind of fast. I ain't gonna lie, but it was a good story.
Yeah.
But
It's funny.
I think I like the Princess and the Frog better still, though.
Oh, I love that one too. It's so good. I love it. We needed that one for us too, anyways. The black
Yeah,
community.
for
Okay, we needed
real.
that.
Yeah.
Cinderella, Cinderella.
Okay.
Y'all, we've been in a like talking about like our old like kid films and just older films and let me know your favorite kids film, y'all. Tell us. We want to know because we love it.
Put it
We
in the
love the old
comments.
school stuff. Yes.
My hair just don't want to behave. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah, she acting different.
Like,
Like, give me the leaving the vida loca. It's fine.
so when I shake my head at you and my hair waves back, that's me waving.
There she go. You are funny as heck, girl.
All right.
Mm, Jealous, jealous,
Okay. Well, so welcome everybody. We are getting started in Genesis uh chapter 44. Yesterday we read 43 and 42. Oh
yeah.
yes. And we read about Joseph's brothers. So Joseph's brothers had finally came back. Well, they came to Egypt because there's a famine along the lands for 7 years, right? So they came to Egypt to buy some grain because they heard that there's grain, and they don't know that the man that they was talking to was their brother. But Joseph knew, so he was kind of playing mind games with them for real, for real. He played with their brains. Um, so let me give this quick recap, real quick, real quick. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so 42, right? So Joseph realizes that it's his brothers that he's talking to, and they don't recognize him. So he played with them a little bit. He's like, you know what? Y'all are spies. And they're like, no, no, my lord, we're not spies. And he's like, nah, I know y'all. Y'all spies. You know what? I'm finna lock you up, okay? And I'm gonna lock you up. If you said you got a father and a brother at home, this is what you want. This is what I want you to do, okay? I'm gonna lock you up, and I'm gonna keep one of your brothers here. And I want you to go. If you're not spies, like you say, you're not spies. Go get your other brother and bring him here, and
Yeah.
and then we're gonna talk from there. And um, so then he sends his brothers off. They don't know that it's him, and he makes it look like he took their money and gave them grain, but he really gave them grain and gave them the money back. And because he gave them the money and the grains, they was smitten. I don't think that's the right word. They was shook. Like, oh, they got so scared, man. They was like, oh man, this is just the right type of karma for us, bro.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have did that to our brother. Like, this is hitting us all now in these older ages. And so they were so scared. Look, they went back and told their dad and Jacob, and Jacob was like, nah, y'all not gonna take my youngest son to his death. Simon is a dead man.
Mm-hmm.
Just,
Right.
and they waited probably like 2 months, but we don't know. It just said that it would have taken them 2 trips there and back,
Yeah.
the amount of time that they waited before they went back to Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
So they finally went back and they brought their little brother Benjamin, and this is 43 now. They finally brought their little brother Benjamin, and Ben and I think that this is the first time that Joseph is seeing Benjamin. I think. because he sees Benjamin and he's like, "This is your little brother that you were talking about." He started getting teary eyed and stuff. They're like, "Yes, my lord, this is him." And he
Mhm.
runs off to the bathroom. And he just starts weeping, just like crying like a baby.
Yeah.
And he, he had to clean himself up, powder his nose. He's like, "And let the feast begin." He playing his part real good.
Yeah.
And and yeah. Oh, and so okay, so then they portion all the food, and the Egyptians portion
Oh,
their food away from the Hebrews because Egyptians don't eat with Hebrews, and
yeah.
yeah, that's where we are now. Oh, oh wait, I forgot to just mention
Oh,
this real quick. They gave Benjamin, which is the youngest brother,
yeah.
double or triple or five times the portion. That's what it was,
Yeah.
five times the portion. So he got fat, fat, like
Mhm.
Hansel and Gretel.
He ate good, good. Okay. He had all them leftovers that you would take home. He ate them.
Oh yeah. He took some for his daddy. Oh, you no, you said he ate it all.
He ate them. Like he ate them leftovers because he got 5 times. That man got 5 plates. Okay, something like
He
that.
said, I ain't never seen all this food.
It sounded like he ate it all too. He's like, hey, I'm getting blessed.
For real.
And if that food slap, you ain't saying nothing. You gonna eat that. Shoot.
Yeah. All right. So now we are in Genesis chapter 44. So we want to
Mhm.
invite you in to open up your Bibles and join us. We're reading out the English Standard Version.
Mhm.
But of course you can read whatever version you have.
Mhm.
They're almost basically the same. But
Mhm.
just follow along the best you can. If you don't have a Bible, what I use on my phone is this Bible app called YouVersion. You can download it, and it's right there. It's got all different types of versions of the Bible and everything right there at a flick of your finger. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
Um, Also, I do want to remember before we continue to say, as you guys are coming in, this is a conversation not just between me and Mariah, but for everybody. So
Yeah.
remember, you too, Mariah, as people are coming in. We want to invite you guys to comment in the chat. So make sure you comment. Let us know who you are joining us, and
Yes.
yeah, comment, and share the video. We would really
Mhm.
appreciate you to do that.
Yes, of course.
So before we start, we should pray.
Mhm.
You want to pray or should I pray?
You can start us off.
Okay. Well, Divine Father and Mother, thank you for hosting this space for us today. Thank you for gathering us here. And thank you for these numbers 44. I just realized that, which of course represent foundation and stability. So, hey, we invite all of that energy in here today. Lord, and I just pray that any of your people here, even people that are not here, Lord, I pray that you keep your hands covering them. I pray that you give them a blessing. I pray that you give them encouragement. Lord, and I just pray. I pray that the hardship that they go through, any pain or turmoil, um, that they may be dealing with, that you deliver them from that, um, that you bring them out of the hands of the devil and into your light, that you help them to see the truth of who you are, all of who you are, so that they may be able to live in the light, live their best life, in the direction that you call for them. Lord, and I just pray that for our country, that you know whatever is happening with this crazy country, that you just continue to guidance keep your guidance on your people, and bring them towards you, bring them towards the light,
Mhm.
even in them hard moments when they may not believe that it's you, or they may not see where you are, that you be with them, walk with them through that dark tunnel, so that they know that you were there with them the whole time. so that they
Mm.
may get that revelation that it's been you all along. And you got anything, Mariah?
Um, just along the lines what you said, anybody who feel like they're being just tested right now and they're just getting some cards thrown their way, that they continue to be, uplifted, continue to kind of understand the lesson in between what's going on, and just continue to guide them and protect them and help them through whatever situation that they are going through at the moment as we wrap up this year, and a lot of things start to unravel. So in Jesus name.
Amen.
Amen. I felt that one. That was
Hmm.
beautiful.
Girl, I just completely just realized 44. Like, that got me hyped.
Girl, 444 is 44, 44. We're in Genesis 44. Oh, never mind. Well, I'm seeing it twice, y'all. They read it, you know, 4, and then all the way on top, but the camera won't sync to it.
Oh.
Up here in the fine print, up there.
Oh, okay, okay.
So it's a double
What
44.
page is that? Did that say 44 on the page too?
No, it's 38.
Oh,
But
I was
if we
gonna
look in
say.
diagonal, there's 4 and a 4 for the next chapter is coming ahead.
Oh
46 and
wow.
45. So that's a lot of 4s, okay?
Yeah. Let me go double check because I know 4 stands for
Yeah.
foundation.
I want to see. I don't know if I'll get kicked off the live if I go. Let me see.
Serves as a message from your angels reminding you to stay committed and focused. Focus. You say what? Oh, she froze. What'd you say?
A chart that I kind of go to. What did it say for you?
Um, serves as a message from your angels reminding you to stay committed and focused.
Mm,
It signifies financial success, stability, and creation of a new beginning,
okay.
which is
The chart.
what I'm familiar with, the stability, the creation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that I read was like guidance and protection.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so when you look it up, what are you looking up for that? Is
On
it like,
Google,
yeah, what do you?
I just type in angel number 44.
Oh, okay. I go on Pinterest. I
Yeah.
go on Pinterest and they have these templates, but that I know, like, they can go in depth.
Yeah.
Um,
I do
yeah,
have an angel book too, but it's
mhm,
all the way upstairs. They
yeah.
probably don't want me to run up there and grab it. But it goes all the way to like 999.
Oh wow, that's a good one. You got all the numbers, girl. I need that one.
I could go grab it real quick.
I
It'll just
mean,
take me.
we might want to know what 4444 is.
It
Like,
don't do the 4 digit. It only does 3 digits. But
oh, okay,
I'll
we
be
can do
right
the
back. I'll be quick. I know exactly where it is.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put her on blast. I know she don't want to go upstairs go get that book, but she did. So we thank her. Oh my gosh. If she rewatches this. Look at Zane. He was sitting with his mama. Look at him. Aw. Yo, I did not see Zane on her lap. Was she keeping him like on the down low or what? He's right there in the corner, y'all. Curled up. Curled up.
Okay. What?
Girl, I didn't see Zane right there next to you, which is so funny. I'm like, look at her. She has Zane right there next to her.
Oh yeah, girl. He went to the dog park today, so he's sleeping.
Aw.
Okay. So I'll read 4 and 44.
Okay.
So 4 is foundations. That's what it looks like.
Okay.
It says It's time to get back to basics. There are things that, if left under nurtured, can fall in ruin. Your angels remind you to go back to the foundations of self and take inventory of what is lacking. You can't build yourself up without maintaining all the good work you've already done. Journal today on one foundational part of your life that could use reinforcement. And then
Okay.
44 says divine intervention. I don't know how well you can see that, but it says, ask for protection. The angelic realm is around you presently. The angels want you to ask them for help and support
Mm.
with strong intentions. Lie in meditation today. Repeat this mantra: I am ready for divine intervention in my life. Oh,
I'm ready for divine intervention.
they try to give us the Holy Ghost up here.
I'm divine.
You was just talking about that too, like going opening the Bible to what's the intention?
Yes, y'all. Before I go to bed, I've been just praying so deeply, like I'm having a conversation with, just as if he is just right here in front of me and we're talking. And then after that prayer, I kind of open up my Bible and say, okay, what do I need to focus on right now? What do I need to hear in this moment? And just kind of pick a page, and whatever my eyes sing to, I'll read it. And it's been going good. It's been going good, y'all.
Yeah.
I feel it. I feel the energy.
Oh, and it was hype. It's hype.
Hey.
Okay. Um. So we are in Genesis 44. Joseph
Oh,
tests
hold
his
on.
brothers.
They didn't have a 444 in that book?
Yeah, they do. I didn't know you wanted me to go to
Oh, yeah, girl. I want to see that one. Sorry, y'all.
it.
Like, there's way too many fours on this page. Like, give me the highest one.
444, protective magic. Your prayers are heard.
Mm.
This number assures you that you are being heard. Your angels are guiding you, surrounding you, and answering your prayers of protection. It
Mm.
may be a time of struggle, but you are being led into the light by your guardians. Take a moment to thank your angels for their protection, presence in your life.
Thank you for the protection. Thank you for the protection. Yo, I had goosebumps when I heard that one. That one was for me right there. Hopefully it was for y'all too.
That was the one.
That was the one.
So this is a book that I was gifted by a friend. It's called
Aw,
Angel's Number.
that's
And
nice.
I'm pretty sure she got it from Five Below. So
That's a good gift. Like,
yeah,
can we just talk about that? Good
yeah,
gift. Like
for real.
numbers. Okay, the gift of numbers.
Like you can tell I've been using it.
Oh man, that book is talking.
It
Oh gosh.
is a really good book. Like I said, it goes all the way up to 999,
Mm-hmm.
and I used it like every day for a while, and it was like, numbers was just talking to me.
Yeah.
It's these one numbers that I keep seeing now that I don't know. I mean, not that I don't know what they mean, because I'm pretty sure I know what they mean, but I keep seeing them like almost every day.
Yeah.
Which are like, um, 1, 2, 3, which I know are like stepping stones, or 1, 2, 3, 4, or it'd be like 2, 3, 1, or it'd be like, yesterday I seen 1, 2, 4, or something
Mm.
like that. It just be those numbers, and they play around like 1, 2, 3, 4, and they kind of just play
Yeah.
around in each other.
Yeah, I find it interesting because, numbers rule this world, I don't know if
Who
y'all
runs
know,
the
but there's
world?
just
Numbers.
there's there's so much numerology, like, they talk about this way a long time ago, and this is from coming from like you know, I don't know if you want to say like what's the right word, intellectual or math magicians, or I don't know who you want to call these people, but they're like instructors and they have this information about numbers and they've learned the connections. And it's like, why have like they did not teach us this in school. All they taught
Oh
us in
yeah.
school is algebra, like nonsense. Like what? Like all we use from math class is like decimals on how to find a percentage to get that sale, right? How 30% off. How much is this dress about to be? Okay, if we really want to be real. Like
Look, I don't even use the decimals, but I do use some percentages. But
yeah.
also calculators too. So
Yeah. So I'm just saying,
you stop.
like,
You stop. You
but
stop.
yeah, there's a lot of connection though with numerology and things, like even just with the alphabet or different older languages, like it's all a lot of numbers, a lot
Yeah,
of codes are in there.
yeah. I
Yeah.
feel like that goes back to. I feel like I say this like every time too, but I feel like that goes back to the beginning when God was talking about when He made the planets and stars. Which I believe. I truly believe like all those planets and the stars and the numerology and the symbolisms, those are all like different things that we
Yeah.
can use to kind of help us navigate through this world and calculate and understand what's really happening on a
Mhm.
deeper level.
Yeah.
That's what I believe. But I also do believe too that just like anything else, that it can be misused or taken overboard. As in, like maybe we should be using it to help us, but to only to an extent. Like some things we just not meant to know. That's how I
Oh,
really believe
oh.
that.
Huh. I never thought about that.
Mhm.
Never thought about it that way. Cause I guess I never thought about it like that because I feel like there's so much that we should know. I guess in that aspect.
I mean, I do believe there's a lot that we should know, but I do
Yeah.
believe too that there's probably a good amount of things that we just not meant to know.
Yeah. Um, and this Bible that we read, is full of numbers and all kinds of stuff. Like just infinite numbers about all kind of stuff too.
It's numbers and symbolisms and all types of stuff in there.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
why I don't understand when religious people be like, "This new age spirituality, like it's all up in the Bible."
Literally.
Just don't
Literally.
ignore it. Right.
Literally. I'm like, how the audacity? Like, I'm not gonna stage and use all this stuff in my house to cleanse. Like, it's in the Bible.
And they use that stuff, you know. Like
Mhm.
they talk more about myrrh, but well, that's just like I'm
It's a
pretty sure they
resin.
mentioned sage in the Bible too, though. But
I'm
myrrh
sure.
is like a Well, I think like we were saying before, myrrh is like a
Resin.
resin.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's still something that they burned that came from the earth.
Yeah. And there's a
So
lot of spiritual like meaning in that resin when they
yeah,
smoke it. It's for intention.
yeah.
Uh.
We ain't gonna talk about these religious people.
Yeah, no.
We
Because that
we
just
love
made me
you.
think they was programmed in that era. That's the only thing I can think of. Something happened and they just got programmed. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Oh, I thought it was something that I said.
No,
I was like, well, I said what I said. I can't take it back.
no, you want to know for real? Okay, I'm downstairs in the living room, right? I just looked out the window. Somebody drove off, so there's a closer parking spot right here.
Oh, I'm hollering. She's like, the way the parking is set up over here. I'm thinking about going to go.
Bro, look, I live in the ghetto, okay? I ain't even gonna lie. The ghetto, it was one day, y'all. It was one day. Literally, somebody was shooting right outside my window,
Oh,
right outside my house, like just right down the block. I didn't know
Mhm.
what was happening. I just heard gunshots. I literally froze, and then I felt my heart hurt, and I just threw myself on the ground, bro. Like, just I got a scab right here.
Mm,
I
mm.
ain't gonna show you it because my skin's kind of dry, but
Yeah.
I live in the ghetto, and so like where I live, it's like right across the street. There's like it's a pretty decent park. It's a decent little park out there. But one side is all apartments. Like it's mostly apartments on this block. And so you got mostly apartments on this one little block and everybody got cars. All these cars don't fit on this side of the street, you know? Because not only is it apartments, there's some houses that got driveways too. So it don't work. It don't work. The
Mhm.
parking is so stupid. And then they got the alternate parking. So it's like sometimes I have to park around the corner. Like
Oh, wow.
it's annoying. It's
Girl.
annoying. And
Mm.
then it's about to start snowing too, so it's
Yeah.
like it's about to be tragic. And then my
Yeah.
neighbors just don't got no type of grace. Like they act like they don't know how to park for nothing.
Really?
None of them. Everybody
Damn.
park like freaking animals.
Yeah, girl.
You can tell that I'm very irritated and passionate about my parking situation.
No, listen, if you know, you know, because I don't know what it is about where you at, where I'm from, but they are crazy. They got no respect.
For
They
real.
got no respect. The
So
way they
that's
handle the
why.
garbage, like the
Oh
way they
yeah.
handle their business in public, the parking situation, like just no respect.
No.
Mm-mm.
So that's why I got it. That's why I got geeked. When I saw that car pull off, I'm like, man,
Yeah.
I need to go grab my car real quick. Y'all don't mind if I leave again, right? No, I'm just kidding.
You
All right, let's
know.
get into this.
Oh my gosh. Okay. We're on 44. Yep. You want me to read or
Yeah, you can start.
okay. So Joseph tests his brothers. Then he commanded the steward of his house, fill the men's sacks with food, as much as they can carry, and put each man's money in the mouth of the sack, and put my cup, the silver cup, in the mouth of the sack, and the youngest with his money for the grain. And he did as Joseph told him. As soon as the morning was
Oh, see,
light,
he keep like doing a little extra for his youngest brother.
yeah. Um, as soon as the morning was light, the men were sent away with their donkeys. They had gone only a short distance from the city. Now Joseph said to his steward, up, follow after the men, and when you overtake them, say to them, why have you repaid evil for good? It is not from this that my Lord drinks, by this that he practices divination. You have done
Wait,
evil doing this. Practice divination.
who's practicing divination?
Joseph said to his steward, up and follow after the men. When you overtake them, say to them, why have you repaid evil for good? It is not from this that my Lord drinks, but what? Is he trying to talk
He's
Joseph
saying
talking to
that
the steward?
is it not from this that my Lord drinks, and by this that he practices divination, you have done evil. Is he trying to? Oh, he's testing them. He put his cup in his brother's, and now he's gonna have his dude go follow them and be like, "Hey, why you steal this?"
What?
He's being a little snotty.
Hold on. After they got a little bit away, because they sound like his brothers went traveling, they got a little bit away, and now Joseph's talking to his steward, which I'm assuming is like his servant.
Hmm.
So he's telling the servant to go follow them. Um, And then like you said, when you meet up with them, like why are y'all not being like you're being evil or something, like, and then try to point out y'all stole something and gonna go dig around and find it and be like, yep, look at this. What's this?
Yeah, it's that cup that he put in his younger brother's bag.
Yeah. So wait, what did we say divination was again?
Divination is like here, I'll look up the definition for you, but
Because I know we,
divination pretty much is like it's like like kind of like manipulation. Let me look up the definition for you.
because they're saying that Joseph practiced his divination with this cup.
No, they're not saying Joseph. The practice of seeking knowledge of the future or the unknown by supernatural means. So basically, they're trying to say it's kind of like they're probably trying to say like, oh, you took his cup so you can do some weird stuff with it and try to figure something out about Joseph. But
I don't
it's
know.
not saying that Joseph is doing divination. He's telling his servants He's telling his servant to go find them, and when you find them, say this to them that
Hmm.
they're practicing divination
Oh, okay.
by
They definitely
stealing
have
that cup.
some. They have crazy wording because it's like, is it not from this that my Lord drank? So he confronts them. It's like, isn't this the cup that my Lord drinks from?
Hmm.
And by this that he practiced divination. So I kind of saw that, as
Um,
that, but you're saying like Joseph, like he's talking to them. It's a trippy sentence.
yeah. Well, now you point it out like that. Now I'm like, what?
Well, because I get what he meant the first half of that sentence, but then, and by this, that he practiced divination with some like, and he also practiced divination, or he could be saying, and whoever stole this, then they practiced divination. It really could be saying both, but I took it more so like, and he practiced a divination.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, well, we can continue reading, maybe. Well, but this is all weird, y'all. This has to have a purpose, okay? This has to have a purpose because this is wild, okay? His brothers got set up by Joseph.
Already it's confusing.
But, I don't want to say that. I
Oh,
kind of want to.
I just noticed the comments. Is
Oh,
that
I didn't see
Ashley?
any. I didn't get any comments. I didn't see any of them.
I think it's my friend from high school, Ashley. She said,
Oh,
"Sorry about my name on here. You good girl? You know, sexy.
oh,
You all that. Don't even trip.
hey, queen.
All that in a bag of chips.
Hey, munch, munch.
Okay, a whole snack.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm gonna continue reading. Um, when he overtook them, he spoke to them these words. They said to him, "Why does my Lord speak such words as these? For be it from your servants to do such a thing. Behold, the money that we found in the mouths of our sacks we brought back to you from the land of Canaan. He could then He then could we steal or gold from your Lord's house. Whichever of your servants is found with it shall die, and we also will be my Lord's servants." Hold on.
Oh,
They're talking about the cup?
that's what I've been saying this whole time.
I thought they found it though up there, but apparently not. He's just talking about it. Oh my gosh, what is going on? No way. He's like, look, they think they going home and they headed to now. Taking
They
a
think
turn
they
today.
got blessed, but I'm gonna hit them with they stole my cup, which is so
Mm.
petty. Like, bro, out of all the things you talk about, a freaking cup. Come on now, a silver cup. It ain't even gold.
Oh my gosh. It's not that, it's the principle. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Okay. Um he said, "Let it be as you say. He who is found with it shall be my servant, and the rest of you shall be innocent." Then each
See,
man,
I thought he was being a little extra favorite to his like youngest brother, but he trying to
yeah,
steal his brother. He trying to
then,
snatch him up.
yeah. Then each man quickly lowered his sack to the ground, and each man opened his sack. And he searched, beginning with the eldest and ending with the youngest. And the cup was found in Benjamin's sack. Then they tore their clothes, and every man loaded his donkey. They returned to the city. What?
They tore his
Benjamin.
clothes. Oh, they all went back to
Yeah, they all
Egypt.
went back. They all tore their clothes. I don't know why they tore their clothes. Like,
They
to
turned
maybe make
into
sure they didn't have
cavemen.
nothing else, huh?
They turned into cavemen.
Yeah.
We got a guest.
So I'm gonna let you continue reading though. So we're on 14. So they tore their
Okay.
clothes, and every man loaded his donkey, and they returned home. I don't know why they said every man, because Benjamin is the one who has the cup.
Yeah, I don't know.
So go ahead, lead
We
us
can
through
only
that.
see what happens here.
Okay.
So, when Judah and his brothers came to Joseph's house, he was still there. They fell before him to the ground. Joseph said to them, "What deed is this that you have done? Do you not know that a man like me can indeed practice divination?" Oh, so I guess Joseph was saying that he does do divination. Oh wait, we already know that Joseph does because he's able to do the prophetic readings for the dreams and stuff,
Mm, mm.
which is divination. Remember
Yeah.
we said it was we'll go back to the definition real quick. The practice of seeking knowledge of the future or the unknown by supernatural means. So, and he told him it's not me that's able to read this dream, is God.
Yeah.
Let's see. And Judah said, uh, "What shall we say to my Lord? What shall we speak? Or how can we clear ourselves? God has found out the guilt of your servants. Behold, we are my Lord's servants, both we and he is also in whose hand the cup has been found." But he said, "Far be it from me that I shall do so. Only the man in whose hand the cup was found shall be my servant. But as for you, go up in peace to your father." Then Judah went up to him and said, "Oh, my Lord, please let your servant speak a word in my Lord's ear, and let not your anger burn against your servant. For you are like Pharaoh himself. My Lord asked his servants, saying, 'Have you a father or a brother?' And we said to my Lord, 'We have a father, an old man, and a young brother, the child of his old age. His brother is dead, and he alone is left of his mother's children, um, and his father loves him. When you said to your servants, 'Bring him down to me, that I may set my eyes on him,' we said to my Lord, 'The boy cannot leave his father, for if he should leave his father would die.' And you said to your servants, 'Unless your youngest brother comes down with you, you shall not see my face again.' When we went back to your servant, my father, we told him the words of my Lord. And when our father said, "Go again, buy us a little food," we said, "We cannot go down. If our youngest brother goes with us, then we will go. For we cannot see the man's face unless our youngest brother is with us." Then your servant, my father, said to us, "You know that my wife bore me two sons. One left me, and I said, surely he has been born to pieces. No, surely he has been torn to pieces. And I have never seen him since. If you take this one also from me, and harm happens to him, you will bring down my gray hairs in evil of show." That's a lot.
Yeah.
Now, therefore, as soon as I come to your servant, my father, and the boy is not with us, then as his life is bound up in the boy's life, as soon as he sees that the boy is not with us, he will die, and your servants will bring down the gray hairs of your servant, our father, with sorrow to Sheol. For your servant became a pledge of safety for the boy to my father, saying, "If I do not bring him back to you, then I shall bear the blame before my father all my life. Now, therefore, please let your servant remain instead of the boy as a servant to my Lord, and let the boy go back to his brothers. For how can I go back to my father if the boy is not with me? I fear to see the evil that would find my father."
Okay. That's Judah, right? Talking.
Yeah.
So, okay. He's with it, taking accountability. Not account, but like he's
But
trying to.
Judah's the one that tried to throw him in the pit.
Oh, well. But Judah is also trying to get Benjamin to come back. Like whoever had that cup, he don't want them to get like in trouble. So he wants to take the trouble from them so they can all go home with his dad. Because he did make a promise to his dad, and he's kind of keeping that promise because he's like telling him
Yeah.
like, "Yo, like, you know, let me take ownership of this. Like, take me instead of him, and like let me talk to, you know, Joseph or whoever like you're
Yeah.
serving." But
I mean, yeah.
I I want to know when the truth comes out into the freaking surface. When is Joseph gonna announce himself? They still don't know.
Yeah.
They
Maybe in the
still
next
don't know.
chapter. It's got to be coming up soon, though.
This building, too much. The anticipation,
I know, right?
it's too much. I can't handle it. We can
I know.
definitely read though, because it's a short chapter.
I was trying to look at these comments.
Mm,
Girl.
yeah, I can't look at them. It won't let me.
Yeah, it doesn't let me either. But I was trying to look at him because Travis came in here and I know he was talking.
Yeah.
I know he was talking, but I didn't see nothing he said. So, and it won't show me.
Yeah, but we're also not going to entertain any of that during the study. So,
You're right.
okay,
My
so
curiosity, though.
you'll see them after this video ends.
I will not.
But you're not?
You said I'm gonna see him. What you say?
No, I'm saying the comments. Don't you see them when the video's over?
Oh no. Affirmations, visualize, and journal or read. It doesn't show me the live comments.
Oh, do you want to know what it was? Or do you want to wait till after?
I mean, I do want to know, but we don't gotta talk about it.
Okay. All right. Any other comments you have for chapter 44?
Um, No, not really. I mean, it was pretty straightforward to the point. Like,
Yeah.
hey, Chi.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna read half of this stuff coming up on chapter 45, so we can get moving along.
Okay.
So Joseph
This is
provides
the
for his
short one.
brothers and his family. Then Joseph could not control himself. Before all those who stood by him, he cried, "Make everyone go out from me." So no one stayed with him when Joseph made himself known to his brothers. Hold on. Hold on. What? Hold on. Why is this jumping like this, bro? This isn't making sense. Then Joseph, I gotta reread this, y'all. Then
Yeah.
Joseph could not control himself before all those who stood by him. He cried, "Make everyone go out from me." So no one stayed with him when Joseph made himself known to his brothers. And he wept out loud. So the Egyptians heard it, and the household of Pharaoh heard it. And Joseph said to his brothers, "I am Joseph. Is my
Wait,
father still alive?"
wait,
It's
wait.
like the truth is coming out, but this is weird. This is like a dream type of deal. Like this, what?
So he kicked everybody out except for his brothers?
Well, he wanted to be alone because he wanted to, like, he was crying. It sounded like no one stayed with him when Joseph made himself known to his brothers. It sounded like they started like leaving him, and he's sad about it, and
Wait.
he's crying.
He said, make everyone go out from me. So no one stayed with him when Joseph
Oh,
made himself known. Oh, so he made everybody leave. He
yeah,
started crying and he made everybody leave except for his brothers. And
yeah.
that's when he came out with the truth, saying that it's me, your brother.
Yeah. And he keeps asking like all the time, like, is his father still alive? Is his father still alive? So I think he really wants to go see his father.
Yeah.
Yeah. Worried that his father is about to die. So I want he has some type of intuition, like his father might be close to dying soon. And he keeps asking about it to check in.
Yeah.
But
I
I'm
don't know
like,
why he
Joseph,
keep
if
trying
you
to
feel
kill
that
him by
way,
taking the one brother away.
I'm like, but Joseph, if you feel that way, why not just reveal yourself a little sooner so you can go see your father?
I was gonna
Or
say, yeah, you playing a little too many games here.
yeah, or even just play another game and go with them, like go see your father.
For real.
Um, yeah, this is interesting. Um, okay, well, let me read. So it's on 3. And Joseph says to his brothers, "I am Joseph. Is my father still alive?" But his brothers could not answer him, for they were dismayed at his presence. They were in shock, y'all.
Yeah. They was like, what? It's
What?
been him all along? I thought he looked
Joseph.
familiar.
They're looking at him sideways now.
Yeah. Or they're looking at him like they just seen a ghost.
Like, oh, yeah, they reliving that moment, y'all, when he sold his brother for pennies on a dime.
Yeah.
Um, So Joseph said to his brothers, "Come near to me, please." And they came near, and he said, "I am your brother Joseph, whom you sold into Egypt. And now, do you not be distressed or angry with yourselves because you sold me here? For God sent me before you to preserve a life. For the famine has been in the land these 2 years, and there are yet 5 years in which there will be neither plowing nor harvest. And God sent me before you to preserve for you a remnant on earth and to keep it alive for you many survivors." Hold on. And God sent me before you to preserve you a remnant on earth to keep you alive for you many survivors. Y'all,
So
this
look
this
up that
this
word.
stuff is starting to get really tongue twisty. Like,
I'm gonna look up that word
yeah.
for a minute.
But I'm reading this and it's like going back to when you're in class reading like Shakespeare, the wording is just so weird. The sentences.
Yeah.
Like,
So remnant means a small remaining quantity of something
okay.
remaining.
Okay. So I'm assuming like some type of harvest. Like it's just a little bit left.
And
And they're
God
trying to
sent
harvest.
me before you to preserve for you a portion on earth. That's how I took that.
Yeah.
And to keep alive for you many survivors. Oh, so he's telling him that he's not mad at them for selling him to Egypt
Hmm.
because God placed him there to be able to harvest all this crop for the next the last 2 years, the next 5 years of the
Hmm.
famine that's gonna last, yeah, so that everybody has food
Girl,
for
that's kind of
him, his
interesting.
family, and other people. So he's pretty much telling him, "I'm not mad at you for selling me to Egypt because it was all for purpose."
Hmm. Yeah. Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah,
Um, so it was not you who sent me here, but God. He has made me a father to Pharaoh and lord of all his house and ruler over all the land of Egypt. Hurry and go up to my father and say to him, this says your son Joseph, God made me Lord of all Egypt. Come down to me, do not tarry. You shall dwell in the land of Goshen, and you shall be near me, you and your children and your children's children, your flock and your herds, and all that you have. Mm. So he's basically saying, like, bring everybody back over here. Bring your mama, your kids,
bring the
your
whole
wife.
crew.
Bring everybody here because he wants his family by him.
Yeah,
Like,
and
y'all
he's
coming
gonna
over here.
protect them and provide.
Yeah, that's deep. That's
Yeah,
deep. So then the Lord will be. So once his family comes back, now the Lord is gonna be with all them.
yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Okay. But go ahead. You can go ahead and start us in 11.
Okay. There I will provide for you, for there are yet 5 years of famine to come, so that you and your household and all that you have do not come to poverty. And now your eyes see, and the eyes of my brother Benjamin see, that it is my mouth that speaks to you. You must tell my father of my honor in Egypt, and of of all that you have seen. Hurry and bring my father down here. Then he fell upon his brother Benjamin's neck and wept. Benjamin wept upon his neck, and he kissed all his brothers and wept upon them.
Aw.
After that, his brothers talked with him. Aw, so they had
I
like a little brother
know.
bonding moment.
Yeah.
That's cute.
That was
He said,
cute.
"Hurry up and bring my daddy. Now come and hug me."
Oh gosh, please don't. Don't. Girl, you just reminded me of like an anime when they have a baby. They have a baby crying. That's how they be crying.
The baby
No,
cry like that.
I think that was deep though. Like, just talking about so that you, your household, and all that you have do not come to poverty. I think that's deep. And I also think like it's crazy how they keep talking about like not having enough like food, like everybody's kind of like struggling and only like what are they saying? Like only like on his property kind of they have more food than kind of anybody else. Like I'm a little confused on how all this is
It's
going
a
down.
famine, Mariah. It's
Famine.
a famine.
Ain't that going hungry? Like not having enough?
That means that, yeah, that means that it's not enough in the land. Like the land's not producing, so there's not enough around. So they have to portion they have to portion
Mhm.
the grains that
I bet.
Joseph saved, but you got to have money also to be able to buy that grain. So if
Ugh.
people don't got no money, which is a famine, if they don't got no money and they don't got no food, they're
Mhm.
suffering poverty. But he's telling his family, like, you don't have
He's
to
trying.
worry about money or food. Come live over here and I'm gonna take care of you.
Well, dang, but this still got me thinking of all, like, I'm gonna just say Hebrews because I think that's what his family is, and
Mhm.
all these other Hebrews, they might not have enough money. So it's like, dang, what's happening to everybody else? They all about to be like,
They
you know,
suffering that famine.
yeah.
Hmm.
I just find it interesting though. Like, there's a lot of that going on. Like, they keep talking about famine, a lot lately.
Yeah.
Like, it's just crazy.
Well, I kind of been thinking of it as like, it seems as though there's a season for everything. And the Lord kind of gave the warning for that season. So it was a season of abundant production, and then there's a season of bare.
Yeah,
And
maybe it.
also with the women, when they was barren, they had a season of being barren, and then they had a season when they was producing babies.
Oh, this is making me feel like they have to go through this struggle so they can get to that point where it's abundant. So they got to learn how to adapt and go through that struggle and go through those feelings, right? And how they about to handle that journey for when they actually are going to be getting blessed and get that food. Because you really, y'all, like, we can survive. I don't want to speak to people who have medical conditions, but I'm going to say, like, a natural, like, pretty healthy individual. We can survive without food, y'all. Like, we need a lot of water. Like, as long
Yeah,
as we have access to a lot of water, we can survive a while with just some water. You
yeah.
know, I don't want to give an exact
What is it
number.
like? Oh, I was gonna say
Oh,
I heard it was like 3 or 4 weeks.
yeah. And if you read too, you'll see even some people who are a little bit more spiritual in tune. There's people that even go longer too. You
Really?
know, they do. So I'm just saying, it's definitely possible. So even if they had like a little bit of a ration, one little thing a day of some food, like they'll be okay. But because we're used to eating a certain type of way and having a certain amount of food on our plate, you know, our body's gonna have to adjust to that.
Yeah,
Right? You're gonna have to go through that until your stomach adjusts. Like, when you overeat, which we kind of do, like we're really not supposed to have 3 meals a day. Like, I know scientifically, like in class they tell you like 3 meals, but really,
I
like
mean
lately
the
I
way
feel like
that,
your body to work
yeah,
properly, 1 meal a day is okay because it gives your body a break and it gives your body like room to do other things that your body needs to do to keep you healthy,
yeah,
right? It's and when I was taking science classes in college, he told me, he's like, everything the body does makes sense. Like, there is a reason for everything that the body does. Um, and it just all makes sense and it connects. And that
yeah,
kind of stuck deeply with what that man told me.
yeah,
Because we're magical beings, right? With just a magical system, how this body operates, okay?
yeah.
So if we
It is.
we get those nutrients too, if we get the nutrients of the herbs and like, what is it? Those like just natural healing things, and you will help your body to heal because it will have those nutrients that your body needs.
I was gonna say too that if you eat the standard American diet, you
Mm,
probably don't want to eat 3 times a day anyways, because you get a whole day's worth of calories just in one meal.
yeah, yeah. And it'd be like, if we think about, dang, I don't know the two exact terms, but there's the more nutritious food, and then there's like the non-nutritious food. So even if you get those calories in, usually in the fast food industry, you're not getting the nutrients that your body needs. You're getting like fried stuff usually, and it's not good for your body.
Yeah,
And there ain't no vegetable that comes with that meal. Okay. They're not giving you a side of green beans. Well, okay, I don't want to say because the chicken places they might, but you already know what I'm talking about. Them burger joints, you ain't getting no side of like some fresh green beans and a what, some type of mixed vegetable mix. Like no, you're not.
Yeah.
Be lucky to get a solid piece of lettuce. But wait, girl, hold on, because we was talking about famine, which y'all bear with me, because that word is just different vocabulary. But it had me thinking about the food industry, like when we're talking about food at the grocery store. Girl, what would this world look like if we had just all the whole foods, right? There ain't no processed food in the grocery store. There's only natural things. That grocery store would be naked. It would be
Yeah.
naked.
We
Like,
probably we probably would be going through a famine, or we've probably been
yes.
through a couple famines. That's why it is the way it is now. Probably
Yeah.
like a super deep famine now.
Mm-hmm. Girl, it'd be crazy.
They like, well, we gotta have food. That's how we make some money. So let's
Mm-hmm.
sell them some. Yeah, let me just stop.
BS. That's why they be making all kind of stuff, y'all. Like they be just making all type of food to kind of put out there because I think really they be trying to like prevent chaos. Like they're like, what do we have to do? Like come up
I
with a
just
plan
say
and be some unhealthy, like just genetically modified foods and fake meat. Let's not even get into it.
bioengineered foods. I just seen a bunch of
Say
it,
we.
like pictures. I just seen a bunch of pictures on Facebook, I think, and they're just like pictures of labels of foods now. Like the average foods, like your Pop Tarts, your Hot Pockets,
Mm-hmm.
cookies, Oreos. All these things say, what does it say? Bioengineered
Mm.
or something
Does
like
it?
that.
What does?
Like all the labels on these foods say bioengineered now. Like you gotta
I've seen
check
a
your label.
couple.
hmm
I don't know which foods you saw, but I've seen a couple
It
too.
was like a Hot Pocket, Oreos, um, Pop Tarts. It was like
Girl.
pretty much like the frozen foods or the foods on the shelf.
Mm. Yeah, that's interesting.
Which is like, okay, you can't trust the frozen foods. You can't trust the foods on the shelves. You barely can trust the produce depending on where you go. So it's
Hmm.
like, even probably still not depending on where you go nowadays. It's like, what can you trust? You definitely can't trust the beef.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
You probably can't trust the chicken either, but that was hard to come.
Look,
That one's hard to accept. Okay.
after just all these things I be learning and seeing, man, it just be hard not to take in consideration of a vegetarian lifestyle because y'all, the meat industry getting a little wild. It's not getting, I think it's already wild. And who knows what the future is gonna look like with that stuff, y'all.
Yeah.
Oof, just the way people talk. Mm. Just all these different things you see about this meat industry is not good. No bueno. Hashtag, let's get into vegetarian lifestyle. I'm just playing. Y'all, do what you got to do.
I mean, I think it just depends on the person too, because like I
Yeah.
said, even some of these veggies, like don't let Walmart fool y'all, bro. Even some of these veggies, you think that they fresh produce, and they're not. They definitely are not, bro.
Mm.
And the,
Yeah. Definitely try to go to like a natural whole store at least. At least, y'all. Like you ain't gotta go wild, but at least get yourself $20 worth of some fruit
yeah,
or some vegetables. Cause it really I know like the
or
organic
the
stuff.
or the supermercado.
Oh, she said the supermercado. Well, I don't know about that being all organic and stuff, but they definitely affordable for some fruits and vegetables at least. Um,
It's
but
probably more better source than Walmart though.
oh yeah, I was gonna say yeah, probably. But yeah, it's unfortunate because I know they probably don't have this store out there. Like where they only have it in some places called natural grocers. But you know, they got natural stores all over. But you know, I was just gonna say I know organic stores can be a little more costly, but my experience at the one that I go to, it's like not it's not too crazy. Like it's decent. So with
Honestly,
$20 you can get a lot.
honestly, half of the battle is your mindset. Like I've learned that in my own journey of, trying to eat better. Half of the battle
Mhm.
is your mindset on on how you view food and how you view money. Really, like
Oh
if you feel like you ain't got enough money and you only know a certain type of food, it's gonna be hard. But
yeah,
if you can expand your mind beyond, it doesn't matter at this point whether I spend money on the good food or the bad food because it's all the same at the end of the day. You
wait,
just gotta
what?
kind of
You lost
expand
me on
your
the last
mind.
line.
It is kind of the same because, like, if you spend money, if you spend a few extra dollars on some organic food,
Oh,
compared to going to Walmart and you buying the cheap food, you're still gonna spend the same amount of money, but you just bought cheap food.
you're talking about like, are you talking about like produce or in the sense of like general food? Like, what are you
I'm
talking about?
talking in the sense of like, okay, if you think about money and food, right? So you would go, so like if you would go to Walmart because it's cheaper. It's cheaper to grocery shop at Walmart, and
Hmm.
you go and you get a Pop Tarts and
Oh, okay.
produce
Okay.
and meat and frozen foods and all these different things, right?
Yeah.
And maybe you got a little extra food, but at the end of the day, it wasn't that much extra that you got. And that food
Yeah.
that you did buy is going to go by just as fast as if you went to a whole food place and
Mm,
actually got good food that was for
yeah.
you. And it might
Yeah.
be just a little bit more expensive, but it was
Yeah.
better for your body.
Y'all better treat y'all body, your temple, the way you do them Nike shoes.
There you go. There you go. She hit it with that one.
Okay. The way you gonna go buy your outfit for the weekend, you better treat your body like that.
hmm
The way you gonna get your nails and your hair done, you better treat your body like that.
Ooh,
That's off the surface. What inside your body is what matters.
for
Okay, because you're
real.
gonna be aging your body faster trying to get your hair and nails done. That by the time you reach a certain age, we ain't gonna recognize you, boo boo. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
Wait. So
But
did I
the
finish? Where was I?
oh, I thought you finished, girl. I thought we was having the end of our discussion.
No, I didn't finish.
Oh man. Well, I'm sorry,
I think
y'all.
I finished around.
Oh my gosh,
Where was I?
girl.
Oh, okay. Here I am. 16. When the report was heard in Pharaoh's house, Joseph's brothers have come. It pleased Pharaoh and his servants. And Pharaoh said to Joseph, say to your brothers, do this, load your beasts, and go back to the land of Canaan. Take your father and your households, and come to me, and I will give you the best of the land of Egypt, and you shall eat the fat of the land. And you, Joseph, are commanded to say, do this, take wagons from the land of Egypt for your little ones and for your wives, and bring your father and come. Have no concern for your goods, for the best of all the land of Egypt is yours. So I like that. He said, don't worry about bringing nothing except your body and your people and your animals. Leave all the rest of that stuff because you got all of Egypt. So that
Yeah,
was
the
literally like,
materialistic items don't matter, huh?
oh, the way that I viewed that was like leave the things in the past, and we want to invite you into the new. The things of the
Ooh,
past, we don't look at those anymore. Leave that stuff behind in the land of Canaan. Come over here to Egypt. We got great things in the future for you.
yeah. And they probably did, since they were like Hebrew, they probably didn't have a lot of money. So their items were probably kind of on the like kind of poverty level. Like I just want to say like probably really used clothes type deal
Yeah,
and just like items, you know.
yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay. The sons of
Shoot.
Israel did so, and Joseph gave them wagons according to the command of Pharaoh, and gave them provisions for the journey. To each and all of them he gave a change of clothes, but to Benjamin he gave 300 shekels of silver and 5 changes of clothes. To his father he sent as follows: 10 donkeys loaded with the good things of Egypt, and 10 female donkeys loaded with grain, bread, and provisions for his father on the journey. Then he sent his brothers away, and as they departed, he said to them, "Do not quarrel on the way." So they went up out of Egypt, um, and came to the land of Canaan to their father Jacob, and they told him, "Joseph is still alive, and he is ruler over all the land of Egypt." And his heart became numb, for he did not believe them. Oh no! But when they told him all the words of Joseph, which he had said to them, and when he saw the wagons that Joseph had sent to carry him, the spirit of their father Jacob revived. Oh, and Israel said, "It is enough. Joseph, my son, is still alive. I will go and see him before I die." This man is literally about to die. That's why he's so scared.
Oh, I
This
knew
man
it.
almost,
I knew it. Because Joseph was really concerned.
yeah, this man is literally like, he's like, "Oh, Joseph's still alive." He was like, that's what I was afraid of, that they was gonna go back and tell their dad, "Oh, Joseph is still alive." And he was gonna be like in so much shock that it stopped his heart. And it
Hmm.
did for a second. But then he saw all the gifts that Joseph had, and it brought him back. He was like, "Let me go see my son before I die. Let me go."
Dang, girl. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness
That was
gracious.
an interesting one for sure.
This is getting crazy.
I want to know how it's gonna end now.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to wait.
5. Well, we just read this one.
Yeah, we read two
4
chapters.
more chapters.
We read two more chapters already. Girl.
I was trying to see if we read 45. I was gonna say 5 more chapters, but it's actually 4 more chapters. 4 more chapters left in Genesis.
So that's perfect. Oh no. One, two. Oh,
We'll probably
yeah.
finish by Monday.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
We probably would have been finished by Friday, but because we missed Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we'll push through.
You want to try to get through them last 4 tomorrow?
No, I'm just saying, like, what's today?
Today is Thursday.
Oh, okay. Um, phew. What are we doing?
We could do 3 now and 3 tomorrow.
All right, then. Come on, let's get into it. Hurry up.
Okay. Let's try to save our disruptions for the end, though.
Yeah.
Okay. So, chapter 46, Joseph brings his family to Egypt. So, Israel took his journey with all that he had and came to Beersheba and offered sacrifices to the God of his father Isaac, and God spoke to Israel in visions of the night and said, Jacob, Jacob. And he said, Here I am. Then he said, I am God, the God of your father. Do not be afraid to go down to Egypt. To before there I will make you into a great nation. I myself will go down with you to Egypt, and I will also bring you up again. And Joseph's hands shall close your eyes.
Oh.
So Joseph gonna be there when he die?
Yeah, that's what that sound like, for real.
Then Jacob set out from Beersheba. The sons of Israel carried Jacob their father, their little ones, and their wives in the wagons that Pharaoh had sent to carry him. They also took their livestock and their goods, which they had gained in the land of Canaan, and came into Egypt. Jacob and all his offspring with him, his sons' sons with him, his daughters, and his sons' daughters. All his offspring he brought with him to Egypt. Now, now these are the names of the descendants of Israel. Uh, oh man.
Get into it. No hesitations. Go on with it.
Who came into Egypt? Jacob and his sons Reuben, Jacob's firstborn, and the sons of Reuben, Hanosh, Palu, Hezron, and Carmi. The sons of Simon, Jemuel, Jamin, Ohad, Jachin, and Zohar, and Shaul, the sons of Canaanite women, the sons of a Canaanite woman, the sons of Levi, Gershon, Kohath, and Merari, the sons of Judah, Ir, Onan, Sheila, Perez, and Zerah. But Ir and Onan died in the land of Canaan. Oh, yeah. I was going to say, who the heck is Judah? But Judah is the one that was. Okay, now it makes sense. Okay, never mind. And the sons of Perez were Hezron and Hamul. The sons of Isaac, Tola, Puvah, Yob, and Shimron. The sons of Zebulun, uh, Sared, Elon, and Jaleel. Yeah, there it is. These are the sons of Leah, whom she bore to Jacob in Padan Aram, together his sons Dinah, with his daughter Dinah. Altogether, his sons and his daughters numbered 33 people, bro. Wow.
All right, girl. I'm gonna take over. If that's all right.
Good.
The sons of God: Ziphion, Haggi, Shuni, Esban, Eri, Arodi, and Areli. The sons of Asher: Imnah, Ishvi, Bera, with Sarah, their sister. And the sons of Beriah, oh, I think it's Beriah, Heber and Malchil. These are the sons of Zilpah, whom Laban gave to Leah his daughter, and these she bore to Jacob 16 persons. The sons of Rachel. That's she's saying 16 sons. I mean 16 kids.
I'm doing some calculations, bro, because they coming deep.
Oh my gosh.
They coming deep.
They coming deep, girl.
Okay. We have 46 people right now.
Yeah. The sons of Rachel, Jacob's wife, Joseph and Benjamin. Oops, sorry, the fan. And to Joseph in the land of Egypt were born Manasseh and Ephraim, whom Asenath, their daughter of Potipherah, the priest of On, bore to him. And the sons of Benjamin, Bela, Beecher, Ashbel, Gera, Naaman, Ehi, Rosh, Mupin, Hupim, and Ard. These are the sons of Rachel, whom were all born to Jacob, 14 people. Okay.
Yep.
The son of Dan, Hushim. The sons of Naphtali, Jasil, Guni, Jesser, and Shalem. These are the sons of Bilhah, whom Laban gave to Rachel his daughter, and these she bore to Jacob, 7 people.
Mm-hmm.
All the persons belonging to Jacob who came into Egypt were his own descendants, not including Jacob's wives, were 66 people in all. What did you have?
I got 67.
And it's crazy because it said, not including Jacob's sons' wives, were 66 persons in all. And the sons of Joseph were born to him in Egypt were
Hold on. When you
few.
they just gave us the numbers here. Oh, that's a
Unless they're counting.
33.
Oh, wait, is it Joseph? That's no, well, never mind. That don't make sense.
33 plus 16 plus 14 plus 7. That's
7.
70 people actually. But I guess if you subtract Jacob's sons' wives, which I don't know how many there was,
Mm-hmm.
there must
I
be
don't know,
4.
girl.
Oh, there was 4. There must be 4. If you subtract that, then that's 66. Wait. No, yeah. If you subtract the 4 wives, then that's 66 people.
Okay. Jacob and Joseph reunited. He had sent Judah ahead of him to Joseph to show the
Oh,
way
wait, it
before.
says it right here. You skipped the whole line.
Where?
All the
Oh,
persons were
oh yeah.
66 people, and the sons of Joseph who were born to him in Egypt were 2. All the persons of the household of Jacob who came into Egypt were 70. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So Jacob and Joseph reunited. He had sent Judah ahead of him to Joseph to show the way before him in Goshen. And they came into the land of Goshen. Then Joseph prepared his chariot and went up to meet Israel, his father, in Goshen. He presented himself to him and fell on his neck and wept on his neck a good while. Israel said to Joseph, "Now let me die, since I have seen your face and know that you are still alive." Joseph said to his brothers and to his father's household, "I will go up and tell Pharaoh, and will say to him, my brothers and my father's household who were in the land of Canaan have come to me, and the men are shepherds, for they have been keepers of livestock, and they have brought their flocks and their herds and all that they have. When Pharaoh calls you and says, 'What is your occupation?' you shall say, 'Your servants have been keepers of livestock from our youth even until now, but we and our father, in order that you may dwell in the land of Goshen, for every shepherd is an abomination of the Egyptians.'" Hold on, what?
Yeah, that confused me.
"You shall say, 'Your servants have been keepers of the livestock from our youth.'" So I get that part. He's trying to say, like, when Pharaoh like talks to you and tells you like what is your job or something, like you have been doing like raising the animals since you all were young. So y'all are experted and y'all can do that. It's kind of what I was getting from that.
Yeah.
Because like, what is your occupation? And you shall say, your servants have been keepers of livestock from our youth, even until now, but we and our fathers, in order that you may dwell in the land of Goshen, for every shepherd is abomination to the Egyptians. Yeah, I don't know, girl.
Oh,
I still don't understand it.
So I guess it sounds like maybe he's trying to come up with a different way of calling them a shepherd, a different way of saying it
Oh,
without directly saying that they're a shepherd, because saying that
yeah.
they're a shepherd would mean that they ain't shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that now that I kind of saw that.
Yeah.
Because being a shepherd is an abomination to the Egyptians. That's interesting. So he's like, y'all gonna have to play with y'all words
Yeah.
to make this look right.
Which I think is interesting also because it goes to that topic of language and how
Hmm.
your words are very important, and how you use your words, how you frame them in a sentence, and how can be delusion, you know. What you
Hmm.
think what you're saying and what somebody think you're saying may not be the same thing, which is very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely the power of words, girl.
All right.
That was good. It's good. I wasn't expecting that at the end that he would have to kind of coach his brothers to basically like, you know, figure out a plan or a way to describe what they do
Yeah.
without causing them to look you know, because he wants his family to be right next to him. So if they like classify him in a different category, he won't be like next to them like that. They'll all
Yeah.
be like, who knows? Who knows? They might not
How
even
to
want.
make them be able to fit into, because they already are an abomination because they're Hebrew. So he
Hmm.
tried to make them fit into Egypt. So I think it also talks into the fact that, okay, they're being brought into a new land, but they kind of have to shift their identity to be able to fit into that land.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we did it. We did it. Hooray.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
tired now.
This is a long session.
Yeah, this one was an hour and 30 minutes, bro.
Yeah. That's what you wanted. She can see the time, y'all. She can see it. I saw it. But okay, honey, let's pray us out. Let's pray us out.
Okay.
I'll
Divine Father.
mhm,
Oh, you gonna start?
sure. Divine Mother and Father, I am so thankful for the words of wisdom and the knowledge from you know, the book, the Holy Bible. I'm very thankful of what these words have, um, instilled in our minds and what we were able to kind of project out into other people. And I hope that they resonate. I hope they have some type of something they can reflect on. So I'm very thankful from for the words for you guiding us to give me and Leo the words that we needed to hear. Help protect everybody who is watching this live. Protect me and Leo always, and continue to put a warm hand over all of just everybody who needs you right now, and everybody who may not know they need you. Just continue to show up for them until they're ready to um, you know continuously show up for you and show up for themselves. Continue to guide people and instill light into their mind and their bodies. Continue to instill hope into them and encouragement. And I'm thankful for everything that I have. I'm thankful for everything that I'm doing. Um, and I am thankful to be in this space right now with Leo, and just just thankful to be able to just spread the words of encouragement to everybody, and you know just continue to show people that they are loved and cared for. um Anything else, Lleo?
I just want to praise your name for showing up tonight, and I just pray that the lessons that we learned, the words that we heard tonight, that they sink down deep into all of our
Mm-hmm.
subconscious mind. Um, that we may be able to implement these moving forward. That we may be able to see our lives, see things from a different perspective moving forward. That we may be able to see you even more clearly. Um, that's all I have in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, yeah, do all that. Do all that YouTube stuff.